The non-UCC filing strategy, claiming property beyond corporate jurisdiction. 1. Why non-UCC exists at all. Everyone knows the UCC, the Rulebook of Corporate Commerce. But few realize that private estates were never meant to operate inside it. The non-UCC filing is how the living executor steps out of corporate registry and back into lawful ownership. So what does that actually mean? It means you're pulling your property off Wall Street and putting it back in your living room. When a document is marked non-UCC, it signals, this is private property under living administration, not a corporate asset. It tells the state, hands off, this isn't yours to securitize. Footnote. Non-UCC filings identify assets under private jurisdiction, protecting them from commercial registration and involuntary securitization. 2. The collateral description, writing your claim. Every non-UCC filing has a block for, the space where collateral is described. Think of it as your legal boundary marker. It's where you list the property, home, vehicle, certificate, or account, and the claim value you assign to it. So what does that actually mean? It means you're drawing the fence line around your own ranch. You can expand this section using attached pages or digital fields. The key is precision. Describe each item as if you were identifying treasure to a skeptical pirate crew. The clearer the claim, the stronger the title. Footnote. Detailed collateral descriptions create constructive notice of ownership and eliminate ambiguity and property identification. 3. Assigning value, naming the price of possession. In private law, value isn't about appraisal, it's about jurisdiction. Assigning a dollar figure, even an astronomical one, freezes competing claims. Whether you write $25 million or $47 billion, the purpose is not greed, it's control. So what does that actually mean? It means you're not setting a price, you're setting a boundary. A claim without a value invites challenge. A claim with a value demands rebuttal. If no rebuttal comes, the amount stands as truth in commerce, and the estate becomes secured in your favor. Footnote. Declared lien values establish presumptive ownership and priority of claim under the principle of unrebutted commercial record. 4. Filing versus recording, the private path. Unlike a public UCC1, a non-UCC is not filed with the Secretary of State. It's self-authenticated through registered mailing. The executor mails the completed record to themselves, sealed, numbered, and witnessed by the postmaster. So what does that actually mean? It means your mailbox just replaced the corporate registry. The returned envelope becomes your living record. You don't open it, you preserve it. It's now a sealed claim, time-stamped, witnessed, and immune to administrative interference. When challenged, you simply point to the record, not the rhetoric. Footnote. Mailing non-UCC filings to oneself through registered post establishes lawful possession and jurisdictional evidence without state registration. 5. The power of separation, private estate, public silence. The genius of the non-UCC process is separation. By creating a private filing, the executor moves property from public commerce to private custody. The state loses administrative access, and the living man or woman regains control without confrontation. So what does that actually mean? It means you didn't storm the castle, you quietly bought the land underneath it. Silence becomes your strongest witness. Once the record stands unchallenged, the lien matures into lawful ownership, and the executor's position becomes unassailable. Footnote. Separation of property from public registry restores equitable ownership and eliminates statutory control through constructive notice and acquiescence.